Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a long time, and at this point we've probably killed some turkeys, I'm hoping. I'm saying that because while I'm recording this would be a month, pretty much before you guys would see this, and then 1 month later I'll be releasing this video, whatever. But anyway, I had to switch up a new video editor again. I think it's number 2 or 3 that I've had to do, but no more. I went ahead and bought I think it was 65 bucks, or no, 70 bucks on Flamora 9, something like that. You had a one-time fee, once it was a lifetime for 70 bucks. So I bought it so we can edit videos. Today, I'm sure from the title of y'all's screen, you know what gun we're reviewing, but today we're going to only be shooting 20 yards. I just picked up a pair of Halo rangefinders so I can actually tell the distance now instead of guessing. We'll be shooting at some targets, planking on some targets and stuff like that. The whole 9. But what I was getting at was, the big camera I usually have on the target. The other one's me with like up in the top of your screen. Now with the new editor, so far, I have a whole month to get this video done, so I'm sure I'll find something by then, but I'm not going to guarantee that these videos are going to be like they used to be, but I'm hoping that they are. So I'm going to do the best that I possibly can to bring the best content to you all other than me talking. That's the worst part. But I'll try my best. So today we have the Daisy 880 Powerline .177. Woo! Have I ever harvested thousands and thousands and thousands of birds in my life with one of these. I've owned probably, I preach it all the time, I've owned probably 10 of these, same as that guns, except these are basically what I would call personally a newer version. I'm sure a lot of you older folks out there remember the old version Daisies that had a real dark look to them on the plastic, and I'm sure, just in case anybody's wondering, this is plastic. Your buttstock, forearm, they're both plastic. Look wood, which is cool, but they're not. And also, you guys probably remember the yellow that the box used to come in. It used to be yellow and said Daisy 880 Powerline and something since like 19. I don't know if it still says that on this. I haven't opened this gun yet, right? So what my plans is this time wait on you guys to get my first reaction to the gun, instead of me always opening it and already having scopes on them and stuff, and it's just not the same. So this will be my first time viewing it and your guys' first time viewing the one I bought. So as you guys can see, it's still taped. It don't say anything like the other one. The other one says, I think, since 1922. It starts with Daisy. That's what I started with as an air gun, was this gun here, not the same one, but of course, but Anyways, we're gonna crack this bad boy open, so I'm gonna get you guys down here on the table, and we're gonna get to cracking it open. All right, here it is, right here. I'm hoping you guys like the angle. May not be the best, but we're just gonna have to work with it. Been a long time since I've owned one of these guns, man. I keep preaching it, but it really has. The knife don't open like it used to. So, your average, wrong side, it's your average Walmart tape. It's cut real easy, of course. You don't want to damage your gun. Go this way. Okay. Voila, there it is. Hopefully, you guys can see it. Wow, I haven't even touched one of these. Oh, and I did touch, my buddy one of my little cousins got one for his birthday. I did shoot it like 2 times, but wasn't really trying to hit nothing. It had BBs in it. This gun personally won't see BBs, but I will show you guys you know, how to load your pellet, and I will show you where to put the BBs in. I mean, all of us old heads, I'm sure you already know, I'm sure you've owned this very gun way back in the day, but yes, I can't believe I bought another one. It's a great gun though, seriously. It's one of my favorite 177 caliber air rifles ever. A lot of people like the Pump Masters and stuff like that, but I love this bad boy right here. Look at that, look at that feel. I'm not sure the weight of the gun, but it's just, I'm sure it's a light one. It's mint condition. Look at it. Okay, let's say they had painted it offset, kinda. So I tried to put that up in the camera. Don't know if you guys seen it, but my bead ain't that good, but that's okay. I got some paint. We'll fix it up real nice. I probably won't even shoot open sight or none of that. So we have that. Also, it comes with this scope here. Of course, you know, it's on the box, but I'm not personally going to mess with this scope. I know for a review it's best to use everything a gun comes with, but I already know these scopes, they do work. But me personally, I don't really feel like messing with it. So I'm going to slap my own scope on it. But actually, it feels, if I ain't mistaken, they've upgraded the scope. Yeah, it seems like they've upgraded the scope, made it a little better than what it used to be. 4x15. I will keep it, but I don't think I'll be using it. I might give it to one of my buddies for one of their air guns. Don't know. I got a big scope to put on it, but wow, man. I gotta cut this zip tie real quick and I'll get back with you guys. All right, there it is. The Daisy 880 Powerline. Woo-wee. So here you have your caulking hammer right here. You just whop. That has to be caulked in order for you to pump it. So I see a lot of people that open it up, then pump it, then close it. Me personally, I do it. Make sure the safety's on, which is right down here at all times, you know, and then I proceed to pump. There's one, you hear it. And you guys hear that popping noise? That'll go away. After a while, you'll start wearing it down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And with 10, when you load pellets, you're gonna pull it back, okay? Pellets, they don't go in that trap door. Pellets are always loaded from this cylinder right here, right? And you can't keep BBs and load pellets in at the same time. It just don't happen. So if you're just shooting pellets like me, you're going to load them in your little breech there. I have a pellet pen. I picked it up at Walmart really cheap, and they're not as good as I thought they were going to be for this gun. I got really quick back in the day at loading. But first, before I put a bullet in this thing and make it actively ready to fire, I want to show you guys the BB spot. So on the side of the gun, which is here, there's that little lever. You pull that lever down, it holds up to 50 BBs, I want to say. You pour down in there, close it. Okay, your hammer's going to be closed like this. You're just going to pull it back, give the gun a shake. You'll see the BB come out of the side right there, and you just pull forward and proceed to pump it 10 times. Nothing over 10 times. You never pump these guns over 10 times because they'll bust there's a little O-ring in here, which is what happened to me many times. A little O-ring, which now they've made them smaller. There's an O-ring right there, a little weight thing. my camera don't have enough light. That's where you put your oil. You put it there, close it. What's actually, mine's fairly dry, so I'm gonna oil it before I start to. I just put 11 pumps in this gun. Didn't mean to do that, but I'll end up shooting it. I'll get it prepared to start shooting. Also, it is a rifle barrel, okay? One thing I will say, if you're wanting accuracy out of this gun, okay, it's 35 bucks at Walmart if your gun, I mean, people buy them all the time, but if you're wanting this gun to stay accurate, do not fire BBs out of it. Just use pellets. This is a rifle barrel. A BB is just literally just going to cut straight through your rifling, and your gun's going to start shooting terrible. So this will never see BBs. It will always see pellets, and that's it. And it actually says it here. It says rifle barrel. I probably have to cover it. I'm not sure if y'all can see it, but anyway, it says rifle barrel back there by the sights. And yeah, I'm pretty terrible at camera, if you guys ain't figured it out yet. But what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get it prepared to start shooting. And what we'll be starting out with first, I have 6 different types of pellets. So we'll be going through all of them, but what I'll start out with first is the hollow points by Crossman. I'm sure you've seen them. We'll be shooting 5 of each at the targets, and then look at the groups, pick the best group. I'll sight the gun in, and then we'll start plinking with it. So stay tuned. I'm gonna get all this done, and we'll be back in a minute. All right, as y'all can see, I have slapped my own scope on there, and it made a little bit heavy, but not too bad. But we got the target down range at 20. I'm gonna get you guys centered down on it, and I'll get the GoPro on. And what we're starting with, like I say, is the Crossman hollow points, and they are a 7.9 grain. Yes, Crossman hollow points, and they're 7.9. They look like that. Unfortunately, due to me just not knowing what I'm doing, I sat up in the sun with a GoPro, and all the footage is literally nothing but the sun in your face. You can't see nothing. So I just went ahead and scrapped it, and then on the top right of the piece of paper there is a hole I just shot to make sure I was going to be at least on paper before I started the group. So now we'll go ahead and start shooting our 5-shot groups with each pellet. Points. Due to the fact this video is already getting kind of long, I shot the rest of the pellets off of camera. But now that you guys are going to see the results, we will go in, we'll plank with it for a little bit, and then I'll give you guys my final review on the 880 Powerline. Alright, y'all. This is our groups at the end. We have the Daisy 250. Absolutely terrible. We've had 1, 2, and 3, and 4. That's not a hole, that's a which got, but we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 with it out of 5, so terrible. Crossman Premier 7.9 grain. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still not that good. Crossman Premier Destroyer EX 7.4. Well, now they're just called Destroyers. Back in my day,
You know, years ago it used to be called Destroyer EX. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, decent. Here we have the Crosser Premier Pointed, which is what my 22 caliber loves. 7.4 grain. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then 5 was there. That ain't a staple. And the last, well, not last, we have 10.5 grain Crosser Premier Piranhas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of them are within a quarter size hole. These three, I mean, pretty much damn near a quarter. I could shoot a squirrel in the head all day, that's what I'm trying to say. And then for the winners, I'm so shocked, but I'm actually happy that these took it because, look at this. Them's all 5 and a quarter size hole. I'll prove it to you in a second, hang on. And Daisy Flat Nosed took it. They're the ones that shot these 5 and a quarter size hole, which I still haven't showed you, but look at that. Look at the price on them. Oh, $349. So I know where a lot of these are. They're in Walmart. I'm gonna go buy a bunch of them for it.
So I know a lot of y'all out there is wondering, you know, like, why didn't we get to see a bunch of shooting like normal? Don't worry, we're actually just going to start plinking with the gun here in a second. I actually just threw a big Bushnell scope on the other air gun, so I'm working on it right now. But here in a minute, we'll be plinking with the new targets and just see what the old Daisy 880 can do. I'm just happy that the cheapest pellets out of all of them are the ones that shoot the best out of my gun. So I did sight the gun in at 30, the Daisy 880, sighted in at 30, so now we can go plink, shoot some shells, and just see what it's got. So stay tuned, that's coming up next.
Y'all thought I forgot you, didn't you? Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Oh, is that a squirrel? That's 20 yards. That's 20 yards. Dead squirrel all day. 30 yards even. Okay. So, I'm going for the bottom one, which will reset the top one. So, here we go. I hit it and just didn't have enough ass to pick that other one up. Alright, y'all, here we go. Starting with the far left one first. Drilled it. Missed. Looked like a little bit low. Alright. The last one's far right one. Got it. Woo! Alright, y'all. I'll give you all my honest opinion. So, what are my final thoughts? I'm gonna have to say that I'm happy with it. I mean, $35, it shoots damn good. I did put my own custom scope on it, stuff like that, you know, but it's a tack driver, especially at 20. At 30, I think it's just them flathead ammo. I think if I shot them other ones, they would perform differently at 30, but at close range, you know, at 20 and under, I'd probably want my flat nose just because. But the thing about them is, you know, you can't switch your bullet out. I wish we could, you know, pull this back and the pellet fall back out for us. But unfortunately, it won't, so. It's definitely worth the money if you are out there looking to squirrel hunt with them. I know some of you probably comment, oh, it won't shoot, it won't kill a squirrel and blah, 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 blah. Just save that to yourself because come September, I'll prove to you all that
these right here are some squirrel killing machines. I've killed so many squirrels with these right here, so I'm happy. I'm happy with the purchase, and pretty much we're just waiting around on turkey season, and then next I'll be waiting on squirrel and dove. You know, just life cycle, it's how it is. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, because you know, hey, helps out the channel a lot, gets us out there trending. Also liking gets us out there trending and stuff like that. I just want to say thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in another episode of Hunt Fish Ohio Outdoors, and enjoy a few close-ups of this rifle.